Okay, so this is a short video on how to divide by 10 and 100 and 1000. So I've chosen a number here, 1600. So first of all, we're going to look at dividing that by 10. When you divide a number, it will become smaller. When you divide a number by 10, it will become smaller by 10 times. That means every single value will move down one place on the place value chart. So our 1 will move into the hundreds, our hundreds will move down to tens, our value in the tens will move to the ones, and then we have our 0 there that will move into the tenths. So here we only have part of a number. So everything looks like it goes down by 1. So ultimately, your answer here will become 160. So it looks like for 10, 110, you've taken away a 0. You haven't, and that's a big misconception because once you start dealing with decimals, it's quite clear that doesn't work. Or if you had a number which didn't end in a 0, you can't get rid of it, you can't take it away. And that's a really important thing to remember. You are moving everything down the place value column, you're not taking away any digits. So if we have a look at 1600 divided by 100, so here is our 1600, and if we divide it by 100, we're going to move it down 2 places. Okay, so we move it down 2 places. So our 1 will move down 2 places. Our 6 will move down 2 places. The 0 will move down 2 places, and the 0 here will move down 2 places. So you can see here the number has become a lot less, 100 times less. So you have ended up with the answer of 16. Previously it was 160. You could show it as 16.00 to help your understanding, so you're really clear to see those numbers still. And so when you deal with numbers like 601, 623, or 1623, you'll be able to see that movement happen into decimals quite easily. So here we have the answer of 16. If you were to then move on to thousands, so we've got 1600 divided by 1000. Well, here we have our 1600, and we can see we've got that in the correct columns. We want to divide that by 1000, so it's going to move down 3 times. So here we go. Our 1 will move down 3 times, and that will move down once, twice, third time. Our 6 will move down, and then our 2 zeros will move down. Now this is where we suddenly realize that the taking away of zeros doesn't work, because we end up with a number of 1.6. The 2 zeros are there. We've got no hundredths and no thousandths, but we have 6 tenths. So it's become 1,000 times smaller. And in becoming 1,000 times smaller, one of our numbers then becomes a part number there. So our answer becomes 1.6.